Dime Dropper fam, here we are, Game 5 watch party, do or die. I mean, we don't lose if we don't get eliminated if we lose this game, but we got to get it, man. Do not try. I'm not trying to see a Game 7 in Denver. We got to just bounce back, and it's all about Kawhi. I am looking at Kawhi. It is all about him. So let's get it. You already know the drill. We're talking to fans after the game.
Lovey.
What's up, bro? We back at it again like we never left. Let's get it.
So how are we feeling about this game tonight? You had some strong emotions after the last one.
I just want Jokic to get his feelings hurt today. That's all I want. Look, I just want him to see it coming. Exit stage left. That's all I want today. I just want our team to get a wholehearted win. Everybody heads on deck today. Let's get it. No excuses. Our backs is almost against the wall, so we got to go all out because we're not going home.
Who do you want to see who do you want to see a better performance from tonight? Anybody in particular for us you want to see?
I would just love for all of our team to be all hands in. Not a specific one, because any points, that's going to matter, you know? Just get good looks, get good shots, and keep up with that defense, because that's what we're known for. Let's keep up them steals. I need Kawhi to be the two-way player that he is, because I love when he goes ahead and gets them balls. That just be loose, and it's like, okay, let's just go ahead and get some fast breaks going too. And let's just leave the Nuggets for dinner.
What about this guy right here? How's he feeling?
Bro, how you feeling, man?
I'm feeling confident. I think the Clippers will take this one. It's going to be a hard-fought victory, but it's going to be one that's guaranteed. I think they are going to do it. I think they're 100% confident. They're locked in, especially after the previous game and what happened in those last 10 seconds. Those guys are like, nah, that's BS. That's BS. We have to take it to them.
He went to the tunnel. He was like, man, that was some bullshit. Shout out to James. You know what's up, man. We got to win. That's it. That's all. Clippers all day, every day. My bro got this Clipper versus everybody, and that's how we feel. Fuck all y'all. That's how we feel.
Mace, here we are. Game 5.
Yes, sir.
What are the feelings right now? Any nerves?
Tons of nerves. This game decides so much. If we can take this game, it would be amazing, because then we could go right back to the Dome and win. If we don't, we'll have to win it at the Dome to send it to Game 7. But either way, I still feel very good overall. I think we can do it.
Anybody you want to see particularly have a better performance tonight?
Yes, I want to see. I think Harden needs to do more. I think this could absolutely be a big Harden game. I want to see Norm continue what he was doing at the end of that Game 4. He had a very nice run going into the fourth, and I want to see him keep doing that entering Game 5. And then also I want Chris Dunn's offense to be consistent this time. He kind of lost his touch a little bit in Game 4, and I want to see him find him again in Game 5.
I know we're going with a win, but is it going to be a close one, or are we going to pull away?
I would love for us to pull away, but I can't confidently say that.
Yeah.
This series has been wild. It's probably going to be another close one, but I think we'll pull it out.
Mercedes, how are we feeling tonight? Big one.
Ready?
Anybody you want to see particularly have a better performance?
DJ, he's my favorite player. So I want to see DJ have a way better performance. I feel like it's in him. I feel like Lou's not playing him enough, but if he can get him in some more, he'll be better.
So, less Chris Dunn, more Derek Jones?
We gotta have a Dungeon in there.
All right.
We gotta have a Dungeon in there. No, I respect the Dungeon. No, don't get me wrong, but something about DJ is he adds a little something extra. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. That live threat sometimes that you don't know what he's gonna do sometimes. You know what I mean? It's like it's important.
How important is it to win this game? Do you think we can still win the series if we lose this game?
Yeah, we'll still win the series.
Regardless if we win this game or not?
Yeah, we're going to get it. If it doesn't go, if we don't win this, it's going to 7 and we're going to win it.
All right. Love the confidence. All right, Jack. Back again. 2-2. How are we feeling about this one?
Well, Dime, I was heated as fuck after that game. I was so angry. I almost got in a fight with a Nuggets fan outside. He's telling me that we get all the calls, like, get the fuck out of here, buddy. I saw Justin Russo's tweet earlier today that the Nuggets haven't lost at home in a Game 5 in fucking since '88. We're breaking the streak tonight, baby. Let's go.
Who do you want to see more from tonight that we maybe didn't get enough from on Saturday?
I mean, we didn't get enough from Harden or Kawhi until the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
I need them to come out hot. We need to get fucking Jokic in foul trouble. Like, this is like, we can't let him put up, how many did he have last game? Did he have 40 something?
I don't know. Oh yeah, 36 I think.
36? Can't. I mean, if he's the only one scoring, but then you also have Christian Brown getting all the fucking second chance points, like, we gotta get it together. This is like, they're gonna give me a fucking heart attack.
How important is it to win this game? Can we still win the series if we lose this game?
I mean, yeah, it's the Clippers. We can do whatever, but I really, for my mental health, I need a W tonight.
Yeah.
That's, I need it. And we fix some stuff and like make sure we're getting no offensive boards, no back cuts from Christian Brown. Harden needs to be fucking have his eyes on whoever he's guarding. Same with Norm. I saw Ty's like comments about how he didn't want to sub in all the defensive guys at the end because Bogey and everyone were doing well, but like still don't keep Norm out there. That Norm's not out there, we probably win that game. And I'm still incensed. Michael Porter Jr., is it only, I thought it was like the game of and the game after that they get ejected. Is it only the game after if they leave the bench?
It should be the game after.
I thought he was supposed to be ejected during the game too. But Aaron Gordon should have gotten ejected.
Do you think Harden should have been ejected too?
No.
Tapping after the game?
Yeah.
Appreciate you. My man Kyle, I've known this guy since I was a little kid at summer camp, and he's been a Clipper fan since all those days back then. Kyle, how we feeling, man, about tonight's game, Game 5?
I gotta be honest, I'm pretty nervous, but regardless of outcome, I think this series is going 7. If we win tonight, I could see us losing Game 6, winning Game 7. So we like to make it hard.
Are we winning? Can we win a Game 7 on the road in Denver? Are we capable of that?
I mean, this team, whenever you think it's hopeless, that's when they usually step up. I mean, Game 6 in Dallas, Game 3 in Dallas down 30-10. They like adversity, which I hate personally, but that's when they step up.
Anybody you want to see have a particularly better performance tonight from our guys?
I would like some more out of Kawhi. He had the one great game, Game 2. He's been kind of quiet since then. We need a Harden game.
Yeah.
At least 30 from Harden. And then everyone else just do their jobs, make open threes.
There we go. Tapping after the game, hopefully.
Thanks, baby.
Here with a very special guest, our own Lauren Rosen from FanDuel Sports Network. Lauren, how do you feel about this watch party? Is this your first time coming to one of these?
This is so cool. We were just talking about it, but I'm 6 months into my experience with the Clippers, and I think this is amazing. So I can only imagine what it's like for the real fans that have been on board for years.
Let me ask you this. How has it been working, with Brian, with Jim this year, first year with this broadcast team? I mean, it's our first year getting exposed to you as well. So, I mean, we love you, but do you love us?
I got so lucky. I could have ended up anywhere, right? So to be here, be at this building in its first year, and then to join that crew, are we kidding?
Yeah.
Ryan Seaman, best in the biz. Christina Pink, the best. Jim Jackson, the best. Coach Fratello, the best. Seriously, I'm not just saying that. I got so lucky. Everybody has embraced me, from the broadcast to the building to the fans. I feel lucky literally every day.
What about the fans? What did you not know about Clipper Nation that you've kind of found out now?
I didn't know how locked in Clipper Nation was. Clipper fans are smart. Clipper fans know ball, and I love that.
Any predictions for tonight's game? It's a big one.
I got a Clippers win.
Is it going to be close or is it going to be a blowout?
Oh, don't do that to me. I got Clippers winning big tonight.
Okay. Nice to finally meet you.
You too.
Thank you. They're hitting everything. Finally he misses. All right. I mean, it's not been a pretty half, but we're not out of it at all. Look at this scene right here, man. It's a great scene over here. Biggest watch party we've had so far. Come on, James. Go by his ass. Yup. Why you flopping? Shush. It's good to see you, my boy.
Yeah, thanks.
How are you feeling about this game right now? Down by 8 at the half.
Yeah, it's pretty frustrating. It feels like we just cannot get a stop, and they're making a lot of shots, and we're not getting any rebounds. That's been a bad theme of this entire series, and it's very frustrating. But our offense is clicking in some ways. Like Kawhi's getting 2 feet in the paint, Zubac is doing his thing, Norman Powell's getting to the paint a lot, so I think we're definitely not out. We just need to pick up our defense. And one thing about this team, like I think you said it a lot also, is that like if our offense is clicking, we can get back to the game in any time because our defense is really good and we force a lot of turnovers and things like that. So if we can just like stay with it, I think we still have a chance. But it's been very frustrating first half, I have to say.
Are you feeling good about this second half right now? Are you
I'm
feeling
very nervous.
Very nervous?
Yeah.
How bad would it be if we lose this game? Can we still win the series in 7, or is this a death sentence if we lose?
Bro, I'm scared because you know how James Harden is in elimination games.
Yeah.
I'm scared. But
Valid.
But things he's never played with a better player than him, like being healthy in the playoffs. So maybe there would be a chance, but I'm just scared. I don't want to see having to deal with 2 elimination games. That's scary. Against Jokic.
Yeah. Here's to hoping we get some stops in the second half.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Raymond, down by 8 at the half. Thoughts so far?
Chris Dunn. I mean, that's it. I like it how he's shooting. He needs to stop Jamal Murray. I think he's been trying, but Jamal's having a hot game. Westbrook's having a hot game.
Yeah.
I need Harden to step it up, man.
Yeah.
Kawhi's been playing aggressive. I like his 3 ball isn't there, but he's dunking it. He's going straight to the rack.
Would you like?
So screw it. If it's not working, just slam it in the claw.
This feels like the game that the Nuggets have played the best so far in terms of at their house.
Yeah.
What do we need to try to get to steal this one in the second half?
Yeah, I've been trying to figure that out. I mean, Jokic right now isn't scoring as much as I thought he would. So put pressure on Murray, I guess. Like, don't let him seal the game. You know, I don't want him pulling off those crazy 3-pointers, fadeaways, whatever. So, I mean, we'll see, man. It's all about the defense from here on out.
Yep, absolutely. Appreciate you.
Oh, yeah!
Go to work, please. Foul.
Stay with it. As Kawhi coming back in, Michael Porter Jr. had no idea Kawhi was coming back in. Turn rate was 37. Last one down the lane, slicing his ball down one. Powell the other way. He's got to shoot. Give it up immediately.
Take foul. Outside Intuit Dome after the watch party where the Clippers have gotten beaten up pretty badly by the Denver Nuggets in Game 5. Tad, how you feeling after this one, man? We're 1 game away from going to Cancun.
First of all, Dime, I want to show off my Red Sox. And I got a lot of tiaras, but I chose the blue tiara tonight because we all got to do everything we can. So here's how I'm feeling. First of all, the previous 4 games, we were in all 3 of them, and then we blew them out once. So this is the first game that we've been really just outplayed on every level by them, obviously, which sort of gives me hope that, maybe that won't happen every game. And Dime, I have a second thing I want to say, and I may be banished from Clipper Nation for saying this. I mean, I've been a fan.
No such thing.
I've been a fan since the days of Benoit Benjamin
Love it.
and Danny Manning and Charles Smith and Stanley Roberts, and I'm obviously cheering for us to win. But every once in a while, I feel a little conflict when I'm watching this game, this series rather, for 2 reasons. I just like Russell Westbrook. I've liked him his whole career, the energy, the enthusiasm, the bravery he showed when KD made his weak move and abandoned him. And so I kind of like it to see him play okay. I mean, obviously I want us to win, but after all his shooting woes the past 3-4 years, I feel okay when I see him hit a couple threes. Again, I hope I ain't banished for saying that. And then the other one is DJ. What is he, 99 years old now, and he's still in the league? And when James went up for that little floater and DJ blocked it, I felt okay about that. I didn't want it, for us and for our chances, but it's, DJ was our guy, our anchor for 10 or 12 years. And so those 2 players in particular, I like seeing them play well. So here's hoping in Game 6 and 7, they both play well and we win each game by 35.
Now, there's got to be some level of disappointment, though, in terms of how the Clippers came out. Or do you think it was just
the Nuggets were amazing and there was nothing we could do about it?
Yeah, a little bit of both. Yeah, there was, I'm not a super sage hoop analysis guy, but yeah, there was sort of just a bit of lack of energy, specifically from James and Kawhi, who are our two real dynamos. I didn't see them just be quite as aggressive tonight. But, I will tell your audience that I heard you say this a little bit earlier off camera, but Jamal Murray sometimes is just completely unguardable. Yeah. And that's how he was tonight. I don't know that there's any team in the league, or player in the league who could have really shut him down. So it's a combination of both. But the fact that this is the first game that they've completely outplayed us out 5 means that I think we can turn it back on in Game 6 and Game 7.
Can we win a Game 7 in Denver? Minnesota did it last year, but that felt like an anomaly. Can we go into the Mile High and do something that's not very Clipper-like? I know we won a Game 7 in Memphis in 2012, but this team really has championship pedigree. Will we be able to have that mental fortitude to get that job done?
We did in Game 2, right? It wasn't a Game 2?
You think Game 2 and Game 7 is a little different, though?
Yeah, maybe it's a little different, but that's no guarantee that they're going to summon that championship pedigree. Yeah. And, maybe I'll backtrack a little bit on this. Maybe even DJ and Russ will have a bad game. Will have a bad game, yeah. Not to mention Jamal Murray, and maybe even the unique talent of Nikola Jokic. Maybe in a game. Championship pedigree counts, but 3 years ago now that they won it?
2 years ago.
2, yeah, that's right, yeah. And they didn't last year. So I'm a believer.
There we go.
I think we can be loud on Thursday night and then go in there. And, of course, we got some clutch players with some clutch championship pedigree too, right? Do we have anybody else besides Norm and Kawhi?
No, I don't think so.
Those are our 2.
Ty Lue.
And Ty Lue, there you go. Thanks for reminding me. Those 3 got enough championship pedigree. And you know what Ty Lue has that David Adelman doesn't have?
A ring?
A ring.
Oh, wait, no. David Adelman has a ring as an assistant coach.
Fair enough, yeah. But since you asked me that interesting question, maybe Adelman will be the one who melts under pressure on Game 7, especially after those wisecracks about us pumping noise in. He's public enemy number 1.
That's right.
After that. And I say that, Dime, even though his father, Rick Adelman, he's older than me and my wife, but he went to the same high school as Rick Adelman apparently went to Catholic high school, Pius X High School in Downey.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, appreciate you, Tad. I love the optimism, and hopefully we'll be celebrating a Game 7 victory.
Thank you, Dime, for your optimism, for your hoop analysis, and for your enduring Clipper loyalty. And also, I want to tell your audience that this is a man who's building a career in sports media. Watch this young man. He is going places. He's going far.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
I believe in the Clippers. I believe in Dime Dropping.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Outside into a dome where the Clippers have just lost Game 5 to the Denver Nuggets. I'm here with my guy. He says he's from Japan. What's your name, man?
Oh, my name is D Taylor.
D, now let me ask you this. How come you became a Clipper fan from Japan?
Well, when I first moved here to LA in the mid-'80s, my family was always telling me, oh, if you're here in LA, you have to pick an LA team. So I did.
How come the Clippers and not the Lakers with the Showtime and everything going on over there?
Just for that reason. Just that reason alone.
Just wanted to be different?
Correct, yeah.
So it's been a long journey, long, tough one. What do you think about this current series, man? It feels like this team has been one of our more fun ones to root for, kind of an underdog mentality. Had a 2-1 lead. Now we're down 3-2. What are your takes on it?
We like home cooking. We like home cooking. We like being here in L.A. Denver shows they don't like being down below sea level. So we're going to show them what it looks like when you're down below.
Now, let me ask you a question. So assuming we win Game 6 at our house here, we'd have to go back to the Mile High and get that Game 7 win. Do you feel confident that we can get that done after this performance tonight?
Of course. Kawhi goes into Kawhi mode.
Okay, so let me ask you this, because this Kawhi mode, we needed some of it tonight, and we didn't get it. So what makes you confident that we're going to get it in Game 7?
Because he has no choice. Right. So he's going to do what he's going to do best.
Outside into a dome where the Clippers have just lost in commanding fashion in Game 5. Edward, it was just yesterday we were here, and we were up 2-1, and now we're down 3-2, and Thursday we face elimination. Thoughts on this one?
You know, Clipper basketball, it comes with the highs and it comes with the very lows. Not just the lows, but the very lows. And then Vegas pay for it. So today, from what I caught, the late second half into the game, guys just didn't want it. I mean, I'm just tired of seeing guys like Christian Braun and Russell Westbrook out hustle everybody on the team. It's like, just yesterday we were giving out Harden 50-point t-shirts and the guy can't even score 20 points. You're supposed to be one of the spotlight guys. Kawhi, we brought you here to be the franchise player. One day you show up, the next day you don't. You didn't sign a flash in the pan contract. You signed a show up every single day contract, and you didn't do what you were supposed to do today. And for as far as the guys missing free throws, everybody on the lineup, unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. You can't box out. You can't free throw. You shouldn't be in the league. Point blank simple.
You mentioned Kawhi. Definitely wasn't enough. I mean, Harden, what are your thoughts on him? Because, there's a lot of controversy we got Harden. I was very public about, his playoff woes and saying that he would be great in the regular season. But when it comes to the playoffs, I don't trust him as far as I could throw him. I got very much ridiculed because of those takes. And he played well in the playoffs last year. I mean, to some degree, relative to Paul George. And he had a great start to this series. But tonight, Jamal Murray was 100 times the player that he was. Thoughts on him, because this is the year 2 of the Harden experience, and he's carried us for this entire year until here.
As far as Harden, I'm getting flashbacks of Jamal Crawford, a guy that will show up during the season, a 6-man, an amazing guy, an Iron Man, play all season for us. But in the playoffs, when we depend on you, when we are looking for you to show up, you're nowhere to be found. And I still criticize Jamal till this day. Where were you in the playoffs? Harden, if you don't show up, you will be criticized every single day.
And Harden's top 75.
Top 75 player. Where were you in the playoffs? Because that's where it shows up the most.
Do you feel confident we can win this series, bro? I mean, it's going to take a Game 7 in Denver now, and, they already lost one last year. I mean, the best player in the world at a Game 7 at home. It's rare they lose those kind of games.
You know what? I want to stay confident. We lost my favorite player, Derrick Jones Jr. I really hope it was just something that he'll just wake up tomorrow and then everything's good. But if not, everybody else just has to step up 10 times harder. I'm always going to have faith in this team, but they're going to show us what they're made of next game. If they don't show us what they're made of, then they deserve to go home in front of us all. But I really hope that they can turn it up, because we deserve this, man. And at the end of the day, we have Harden and Kawhi for another season. If they don't show up this year, it's time to go.
Feel you. Well, will you be here in Game 6 to support the guys?
I will be here, man. I will be here cheering, and I'll see y'all guys next game.
Appreciate it, man.
Go.
Outside into a dome where the Clippers have just lost Game 5 against the Denver Nuggets. We had last time. I mean, the belt to ass. Now it looks like we might be getting. We're gonna have some serious receipts on us if we lose this series, you and me. Thoughts, man? Down 3-2.
It's a warning shot. It's a warning shot. This is a shot across the bow to the Clippers organization. Let's go back to 2020. We got belt to ass. We got 3-1 by the team that we are now facing. Do not let history repeat itself in us losing to the same team. We've talked all this shit. They've convinced us that if we had health, we would just get it. If we had the personnel, we have been healthy every single game. We have no excuse. No excuse. Do not do that to this fan base. They owe it to us. They owe it to us. We're losing on effort. We're losing on execution. We are losing on sloppiness. We've waited. The shortest we've waited is 5 years. The most we've waited is our entire Clipper fan. I've been a Clipper fan for 15 plus years, bro. 15 plus years. Alarms, sirens, dramatic effect. It's a shot across the bow. Do not fuck this up. You owe it to us. You owe it to, and this was for James Harden. This was the series you could prove us all wrong. We've had the knowledge that you are a playoff flopper, a playoff flounderer, a playoff
dropper.
This was the one, bro. Do not let us down. It's going to be legendary. It's going to be epic. It's going to be unbearable. Do not let us down. You've got 2 games. 2 games to show us what we need to fucking see, bro. The team has 2 games. It's not just James Harden. The Clippers as an organization have 2 games. We've waited for this. We've stood by for this. We've been loyal for this. Do not fuck us over, bro. Do not fuck us over. This arena will be this magnificent arena will be empty if you fuck us over, bro. We showed up. Will you?
Will you be here in Game 6?
Hell yeah, I'll be here.
Appreciate it, bro.
Hey, I'll be here Game 6.
Outside Intuit Dome, where the Clippers have just lost Game 5 to the Denver Nuggets. Mace,
Yeah.
we're 1 game away from being sent to Cancun.
Yes. Yes, we are. Look, I've been a Clipper fan for quite a bit. I've seen a lot of bad things in my time. Then again, every Clipper fan has seen a lot of bad things in their time. It's just part of the experience. 55 years, a lot of nothing, you know? And yet, even in all of that, I'm starting to feel the nothingness again. My least favorite feeling. Because, you know, Dime, I've been getting philosophical lately. The way I've always seen it, the Clipper experience is what I like to call the loop. Every day we wake up, it's a new basketball season. This is the season that they're finally gonna break the loop. That they're finally gonna go out there, win that title, and really cement us as an actual legitimate organization. We are not the organization of the lost generation where we had to suffer through you know who.
Oh, Sterling. Yeah,
yes. I didn't even want to speak the man's name. And yet, here we are. We get going. Things are going well. You know, we progress through, and the loop keeps going. Good things happen. There are a few warning signs, but you know what? It's all good. And then we get near the end. It's the playoffs. Going with a lot of excitement, a lot of genuine clamor for what we will see your Los Angeles Clippers do in the postseason. And then what happens? One thing goes wrong. Turnover here, a missed shot there, an untimely foul, and before you know it, I find myself sad, and then I wake up again, back in dead. Once more, it's the morning of a new NBA season, and we restart the loop again, and 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 again. When is it enough time? When will finally we will be able to cast off this loop? When will we fulfill the prophecy, rise up against our purple and gold oppressors, and reclaim the city of LA for the red, white, and blue?
Well, I don't know about that part, but I will say this. I think we can get, if we get a season where we're a top 3 seed, it will feel different. It's far-fetched to have your best player miss half the season, then come in and win a championship. It's just far-fetched. So let me ask you this before we end. Kawhi and Harden tonight, we were looking at them. They weren't good enough until the fourth quarter of Game 4, and Jokic and Murray performed. And what did you think of our stars tonight?
Denver played very well. I will say, everyone on Denver played extremely well. Jokic showed why he's the best player. Jamal Murray shows why he has that reputation. Michael Porter Jr. played, he played pretty good. Christian Brown showed why he's won a national championship in both college and the pros. And they played great. Whereas we, Ty Lue and Bogdan Bogdanovic, you two get a pass. You guys were actually trying to win. Everyone else on the team, what the hell was that? Kawhi, what are you doing? That was easily your worst game of the series. Harden, you played poorly there. And then Zoo, playoff career high. Congratulations. What was that defense? Huh? What was that defense? Speaking of defense, Chris Dunn. Great. You found your shot again. Guess what? So is the entirety of Denver. Huh? Who's responsible for that? Huh?
Well, Mace,
And then-
yeah, go ahead, keep going.
Oh my God, Norman Powell. Well, inconsistency, buddy. I have been one of your biggest defenders over the years. I have, but come on, man, you need to do that. I have a diehard friend of mine, shout outs to Gavin, who is a big Portland Trailblazers fan. He's been going through it the past few days, obviously with everything with Dame. However, the one thing I always have bragged to him about is how Norman Powell, in our jersey, in our uniform, has actually played pretty well.
He's been great. He's been great.
And then, obviously in Portland, he played not so great. Well, now, I fear the tables may have turned. It feels like, Norm, I know you've won a championship. You've got to be more consistent. Just everything, I want to, again, apologies to Ty Lue, apologies to Bogdan Bogdanovic. You two wanted to win tonight. It's just a damn shame the rest of the team didn't.
Do you feel confident we can still win this series in 7 games in this?
Yeah, I think we can. I think we're capable of putting the pieces back together in Game 6 and finding a way to win the game in Denver in Game 7 because we won. We won a game in the series before. It's not unthinkable that we can win again, but it's going to take a lot of figuring it out.
Yep. Well, I'll see you for Game 6.
Hell yeah, you will.
Thank you, brother. Outside Intuit Dome where the Clippers have just lost Game 5 and it wasn't even close. Jack, we're under, it's win or go home in Game 6, man. How we feeling?
I'm depressed as fuck.
Louder.
I'm depressed as fuck. Let me read some stats out. We got Harden 3 for 9. Kawhi 8 for 15. Jamal Murray 8 for 14 from 3. I mean that's just a few of them. That it's so disappointing, just coming and just putting my all into this. You hear my fucking voice from Saturday. I don't have a voice. I just did an interview the other day. I just had to gut through it with the lacking voice. Got the job. So,
congrats.
But yeah, that's my only saving grace right now because this team just fucking letting me down. We started this season with no expectations. I said this before. Then they brought my expectations up. And now they're right back down in the fucking shitter. And I'm obviously gonna be here for Game 6. I might need some performance-enhancing substances to get me hyped up so I can carry the crowd. But how much longer can we do this?
What does this mean?
Shred through mediocrity and fucking lose in the first round and just
well, this
upset me.
This is the first year we've had Kawhi Leonard healthy, so we feel like we've had because this whole thing has been when we get Kawhi healthy, we're gonna win. Well, he's healthy. We're down 3-2. We have one more game, and if we lose again, it'll be the only 2 series that this guy has played healthy for us is against Denver. We will have lost both. Well, against Dallas, technically first round in both years, but you know what I mean. He will have gotten eliminated by Denver in both pro seasons that he ended healthy with the Clippers.
Yeah, I mean, Kawhi shooting 15 shots is just not going to cut it. You were saying earlier, in Toronto, he'd have games where he's shooting fucking 39 shots a game. It's
Game 7, yeah.
Yeah, where is that? Take over. Even in the game that he fucking popped off, 15 for 19? 10 more shots. Harden. Fucking shoot your threes. Let do something, bro.
Go
5
ISO.
assists. 5 assists. You're supposed to be this dime guy. You're not dime. He's not dime.
Oh.
Nickel. He's a nickel.
Nickel.
James Harden. Well, do you have any confidence we can pull this out in Game 6 and force a Game 7, man? And if we do you have any confidence we can win a Game 7 on the road against a team like this?
I mean, I think we can. I think it's possible. I'm not confident right now because I'm upset. However, we win both of these next 2 games. We're going up against a fresh fucking OKC. That's gonna be great. That's oh my god. The only saving grace is that I've gone to now. It'll be what? 3 playoff games for the low price of $200.
Yeah,
and
and great seats. Yeah,
that's nice, but almost got in a fight with a Nuggets fan after the game on Saturday. Like I'm gonna lose my fucking mind, bro. And it'd be nice if they lost their fucking minds in a positive way and fucking popped off for us.
Yeah. Appreciate you, man. We'll see you in Game 6.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Outside into a dome after the Game 5 loss. Josh, didn't go our way.
Yeah, it was a very frustrating game. Kawhi obviously wasn't good enough. James, I don't know what James Harden.
What's up?
No.
Is there something?
No, he has to speak up.
Oh, speak up.
I don't know why what James Harden and Norman Powell were doing out there. Like James Harden, he needs to just get to the rim more, just blow by, like hunt Jamal Murray and blow by him more. Norman Powell, I don't know what he's doing, like turnovers, very like unserious, not boxing out on defense. Why are we not getting why are we struggling getting rebounds? Like what are we doing? I thought we were supposed to be a good rebounding team all regular season, right? And our defense, I think also one more adjustment we need to make, just like how Kawhi did in Game 6 against Dallas. I think Kawhi should be guarding what's his name, Jamal Murray more. So then if Kawhi guards Jamal Murray more, then we don't have to play Chris Dunn, and our offense could have more spacing. So then and Kawhi just fights through every screen like he did in that Game 6 and 7. He doesn't have to do for the whole series, just for these 2 games, since it's clearly not working out. And then,
actually, you know, it's funny. You're the first person that suggested that, and I didn't even think about it, but we should, honestly. And I love Chris Dunn, but is Kawhi the two-way player that we all think he is? This is put up or shut up for him at this point?
That's the reason why I'm saying we should do that. It's either put up or shut up. It's Game 6. Game 6, we have 2 elimination games, must win. Just put everything you have all out there. It's just 2 games. Just do it. It's not the whole series. So, I mean, it is what it is. You have to,
Feel confident about Game 6?
Not too confident.
Can we win a Game 7 on the road?
Okay, to be honest, I'll be happy even if we get to the point of a Game 7 on the road. So I'll take my chances there. But I just want us to win Game 6.
Appreciate it. I mean, besides Kawhi, is there anyone else you need to see step up?
Well, like obviously James and Norm. Also, I don't know why I heard someone say like Zoo was bad. I thought Zoo was amazing, right? Like 27 points, and I thought he had solid defense too.
I didn't notice him as much on defense. I can't lie. I mean, were there any plays that you can remind me of? Because maybe I'm forgetting.
I just didn't think he was bad. Like I didn't think he did anything wrong.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. He didn't make that same impact that we normally see, where he's contesting shots, he's deterring the rim. I think rebounding and defense, he wasn't as strong. But you're right about the offense. I think genuinely speaking, he's the person we should be the least disappointed in this entire season and this postseason.
Oh, I 100% agree. I 100% agree with that. There was something else I was gonna say. I don't know. Yeah, okay. About Jamal Murray, like yes, he like popped off a lot. He had an amazing game, and I heard people say that when he's going off like this, there's nothing we could do. But like I was saying, I think if James Harden and Norman Powell did their part that they did all regular season long and did what we expect them to do, I still think we would have definitely been in this game. And if Kawhi was more aggressive, then we could have even won this game. So if all 3 of those things went well, we probably could have won this game.
Good analysis, my friend. Will you be at Game 6?
I don't have that kind of money. I wish I could. I wish I would.
It's not that inexpensive.
How much is it?
I don't know. We get deals because we're in the swell, but I don't know how general admission. But see if you can.
Yeah, if I can, I'm obviously gonna I screamed the hell out there today. Even though that's never a fact, obviously. But if I'm there, I'll listen to it.
Appreciate you so much, man. Thank you for the support. Thank you, man. I talked about the same thing in Game 7 5 years ago, and just keep walking.
I was like, yeah, well.
Don't cut it. Don't cut it.
Oh yeah.
And what? What? You don't have at games?
Yes, but you're not media.
I am media though.
You don't have media.
I could get one tomorrow if I wanted to.
That's fine. You can get one tomorrow.
I can't record fan interviews outside the fridge after games.
You record on the blog.
Yeah, and I've been doing it all season long, and the PR knows about it.
Okay, so next, I'll make sure that they give you our fridge is closed.
You guys you're gonna be a dick to fans that fucking promote your brand.
I say time. Let's go. Time.
You can record.
Time.
Inside the West Garage parking lot because they were staring at us to leave. So here we are after Game 5. I'm very disappointed, obviously. I was looking at Kawhi Leonard and James Harden, especially Kawhi Leonard, to really give us something. and what was, to me, not an elimination game, but somewhat similar, where I don't want to go to a Game 7 in Denver. You know what I'm saying? They have championship pedigree. You saw that tonight. Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic especially Jamal Murray, had one of those games that he was due for, where he absolutely exploded, and there was just not much we could have done. I mean, even Chris Dunn, no pun intended, it felt like he was helpless against Murray. So when Jamal Murray's on those kind of heaters, there's not much you can do. But, I thought our lack of intensity throughout the game, it just didn't feel like a playoff effort. Zeus volleyball spiking the ball. We got careless turnovers being made across the board, even though we didn't turn the ball over too much. But some of the ones that we did have were extremely careless. Our role players could not make shots. We had so many good looks throughout the game, just like Game 4, and we just could not knock shots down. But Kawhi and James Harden, it starts and ends with them. I see all these people talking about Ty Lue. I really don't know what you want from him. We don't have a real power forward. Nico wasn't that great. Ben Simmons was borderline unplayable. And Kawhi Leonard, when are we going to get like the uber aggressive 20 plus shots Kawhi? Because in the bubble, my complaint was that he wasn't aggressive enough in that Game 7. And here we are again. I know he's getting some double teams, but he's got to work quicker. He's getting pushed beyond the arc to catch the ball. Literally the only great Kawhi game we've had is Game 2. This is not the playoff Kawhi that we've hyped up so much. And I don't know, I feel like a fool, because if we lose this series, I am going to deserve everything that I'm getting in terms of the receipts. And, I was confident about this team because I put my faith in Kawhi, and he's completely let me down. He could have been much better. And then Harden, I really don't have much to say about him. I warned everybody about who this guy is in the playoffs, and I had to get, death threats sent to me. I had people tell me I didn't know basketball, about how I was just biased and all that. And it's like, look, I've watched every playoff game the guy's played. I see the carelessness. I see the lack of aggression at times when, the pick and roll is not working. And just because they're blitzing you in pick and roll doesn't mean that you shouldn't shoot. Okay, let's ISO then. And I liked what I saw in the fourth quarter. But again, it's too little. It's too late. We got to really put Jamal Murray. I think James Harden and Kawhi Leonard should literally try to get Jamal Murray switched on to them like every single time down the floor. Because what's going to happen if they blitz the pick and roll is we're going to be forced to throw it to other guys. And I think Zubats will have enough of those in-between shots that he'll make an impact. And tonight I thought his offensive impact was great, but the lack of rebounding from him, I didn't notice the same rim protection and defensive deterrence that he normally has. So it was just not good enough. I thought Bogey and Chris Dunn played pretty hard, but Russell Westbrook scored more points than freaking Kawhi, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't checked the box score yet, but it's rough, man. And I really don't know if we're gonna win this series anymore. We have to win a Game 7 on the road now, but the clock's ticking for Kawhi and James Harden. You know what I'm saying? It's put up or shut up at this point. I said Clippers in 6, so my prediction is wrong. So I don't know about us winning this series anymore. But look, it's Kawhi and James Harden. You have nowhere to hide. And if we do lose this series, I'm gonna have a lot to say. But overall, thanks for the fans. By the way, some girl just said that we cannot record interviews outside the plaza because we don't have a media pass. If they try to enforce that after Game 6, when we are going to have a bunch of fans probably reacting to either a Game 7 that we force or the end of a season, I am going to flip so bad, it's going to make that bubble rant look like a fucking little petty spat over spilled milk if they try to restrict my content. Because the only reason I do this and don't have a media pass is so I can be authentic with the fans. If you make me get a media pass, then I am no longer a season ticket holder, and I am not in the swell making noise. I am promoting your brand. So if you try to censor me, Clipper Nation, or Clippers organization, I will put you on blast to a degree that you do not understand. Do not try to censor someone who's promoting your brand and your fan base. Do you know how many views my vlogs have gotten for your freaking watch parties? Don't fucking censor me. I swear to God, you think I'm like this nice. You don't want to make a fucking enemy out of me. I have given this franchise and this organization everything I've had for 20 years of support. I promote you online to the world. And you are gonna censor me and try to make me get a media pass to censor me more? That lady is, I don't know who that girl is, but we're going to be on lookout. She better not be talking to me like that, or I'm going to be making some calls. Because just know, Clipper Nation, just know that we're going to be in this together. If they try to censor us, all the fans that were in post-game interviews, we're going to speak up about this. And first of all, we can always do the interviews right outside the gate. Doesn't matter, but I like the plaza. I like the background of Intuit. But whatever. Go Clippers. But that shit fucking pissed me off. Now I'm even more mad about that than the fucking game. That's why I'm not recording outside. Anyway, peace out and appreciate all the love. Like, subscribe.